Well, hello everybody, Bug Eater 64 here, and today we're going to be flying in DCS. Going to be in my venerable HUEY UH-1, and this is basically a mission that I set up. I went into, just want to do some fun flying, went into my quick mission builder, put this together, but I told the weather to give me random weathers, where, you know, could be cloudy, sunny, rainy, stormy, whatever. So with this short flight, it's going to be me, my HUEY, and Mother Nature. So let's get inside the cockpit, let's see how things go, and well, let's have some fun. See you inside. Okay, so here we are. We're in Siria now. Mother Nature is not looking real good or friendly to us today. I must say, she's picked up, and as you can see, there is huge thunderstorms all around us, and they are kicking some tail here. I'm not sure what the wind speed is, but I know it is not pretty. It's shaking our bird something awful. Now, anybody in their right mind, a smart person, and I've never been accused of being smart or brilliant or anything, but would not even attempt to fly in this weather. But me, well, anybody that's watched any of my other videos that I've made over the years will realize I'm just liable to do anything. Not always the smartest.
Request refueling.
But
request rearming. Copy.
Okay, so we're gonna rearm the bird, get her ready to fly. Gonna get my two door gunners, because there are some enemies in the area. Now, whether or not we can get to them, who knows? Now, one thing I have found is that since my latest DCS update, I've gone to my key commands and so on, and even my commands for that I've got set up, key bindings for HOTAS and so on, I cannot get rid of that crew status board. It'll change as we add crew, my door gunners and so on, and I can make changes like telling who to shoot and things like that, just like it's supposed to work. But I have not been able to get rid of it. Now I do use on occasion, especially when I'm in VR, and today I'm not in VR, I'm using head tracking system, QB, and you know, that works great when I don't want to be in VR. But you see the crew status page, it works, but I cannot get it to delete. Now, I have used voice attacks in the past, and I'm going to try that again soon. Okay, so anyway, we've got fuel on, hydraulics on, force trim, radio system, and we're going to check out our map, and you can see on the left side of that and southwest that there are some enemy targets. We're going to fly, there's two aerial targets over towards the airbase over there, and we're going to probably head that way. Depending upon the wind, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get anywhere, but we're going to give it our best shot. So with that, I'm going to take a swig of coffee here, and we're going to get back into the cockpit. Check our knee board, get it set up. So we're going to be trying to get over to Adana, because that's where we saw the two aerial targets, and I believe they're helicopters, but there's no, I'm not sure right now. Okay, so let's get let's go ahead and get the engine started up. Okay, go ahead and set my crew up for weapon hot. I'm not sure what all is going to happen, but we'll see. Okay, it looks like we've got a good engine start. I hate to be sitting back there with those doors open. Let's get some lights on so we can see. Panel lights is on so I can see a little bit better. Bubba, don't look at me that way, dude. He thinks I'm completely out of my mind for trying to do this. And he may be correct. Yeah, it is awful. This is going to be interesting. Alright, master caution on. Double check our knee board. Once I take the weight off the skid, it's going to get real interesting as to what is going to happen with this aircraft. Maybe? Yeah, okay. This is not... Boy, take the weight off the skids and the wind takes over. If I had been smart, I'd have set it right back down, but I'm not that smart. So we're going to try and fly this thing. Whoa. Yeah, trying to throw me back on the ground. Okay, let's try not to hit the light tower. Whoa, yeah. These winds are insane. Wind, rain, lightning. Yeah, this is... Oh, this is not good. It's telling me I've got a airspeed between 65 and 70, and I'm going more sideways than forward. Yeah, we're not going to be able to see any targets, let alone attack any, so... Yeah, this mission's going to be over. Now, if you look at my airspeed, it's saying... 55, 60, and I'm damn near in a hover. Hardly moving. More sideways than forward. Not a pretty picture. So we're going to try and get back to the base, see if we can even find it. This weather is insane. Yeah, this is, oh, another downdraft, okay. More at the whims of the weather, Mother Nature, than we are at my controls. Oh, this is ugly. So approximately 70 knots. I'm almost in a hover. That's amazing. I'm hardly moving. So anyway, told the crew to go to weapons hold, close the doors. We're going to work our way back to the base. Indicator on the front panel is just bouncing all over while I'm trying to control this aircraft. We are moving forward some, but I'm moving sideways a lot. I think I'm going to make it. At this point, normally I'd be able to see the airbase, and I can't see anything. I'm thinking I'm moving forward, but I'm thinking it's going to blow me south up the runway, and that's where I want to find because it's so big and flat. The hardest thing, I can keep it in the air, but the hardest thing is when I come back to land, what effect is going to be when I've got all the wind. I mean, these are gale force winds, almost hurricane force. And once I get low to the ground, how is all that going to affect my ground effect handling with the helicopter? So this is going to be one of the most challenging flights I've had in a very, very long time in a year. Okay, it's blowing us way. It's going to blow us north of the base. So I don't see the base yet. Cloud ceilings at about 3,300 feet, so we're staying way below that, but visibility under the cloud is with all this rain and storm and everything is very limited. I don't know what Bubba's problem is. He's looking a little green about the gills, so I think he's a little worried. But I'm not. I'm the captain of my ship. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's a roadway. Rain is just pouring down. Using the windshield wipers wouldn't do me any good at all. That's why I haven't turned them on. Okay, that looks like the base perimeter fence. So, okay, we found the base. Next thing to do is to find the runway. Buffing it all over the place. Alright, what have we got? Yeah, I know we're actually on the base. I just don't know where we're at on the base right now. Once I find the runway, okay, yeah, we're at the northeast corner of the base. So we've blown way. We started out on the southeast part of the base. Didn't come back even close to where we started from. Okay, with that, moving forward here the best we can and see if we can find a runway. If the winds don't blow us completely north of it. Yep, 2B's working really well. I'm not in VR, that's what I use, not 2B. Alright, let's see. Still don't see, I can see, buildings from the base. I think I can just barely see some approach lights. Brother's craning his neck to try to see something. Gotta be getting close here, because I'm not really... Okay, yeah, we've got the approach lights. Alright, so we're going to try to follow them in. Find the runway. And then we're just going to find a place where we can set this girl down. I'm not even going to try and get back to where we started from, because this weather is just too insane. And I'm very concerned about trying to set this down safely, because I don't know how this weather is going to affect my ground effect. Flying when I get closer to the ground. Okay, we've got the runway. Try and fly. At this end of the runway, there is a fire training pit. They've got a mock-up of an aircraft, and that should be right ahead of me. I'm going to try and head close to that because there's a couple big pads that I can land on there. So let's hope for the best here. And try to ease her down. Yeah, I can see the fire training pit, fire pit. Try and ease down. Try to keep her under control in this. Still showing an indicated airspeed of almost 60. And I'm hardly moving forward. Okay, well, yeah, this is a challenge. We're getting there, slow but sure. Oh, I think we're heading into the wind. There's no wind slocks or anything to indicate it, but just from watching and the feel of the way the helicopter feels right now, we're pretty close. But we're getting gusts from different locations. Alright, let's hold her. Alright, we're going to hit a little hard, skid, keep her under control, keep her level. Come on, girl, come on. Alright, there we got it. Welcome back to base. All right, there you have it. Well, Mother Nature was not kind to us at all. My goodness. I had wind readings, as I said in the short video, that, you know, it's telling me that I'm doing 65, 70 miles per hour, and yet when I look out the windows and looking down at the ground, I'm hardly moving. I'm sure if this had a ground speed indicator, I'm not hardly moving at all. So, with that, sure hope you had fun with it. I did. What a challenge to try to get this thing back on the ground safely. It almost killed me when I first took off. But we'll see how things go in the future. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did. Glad to have you along. And if you've got any comments or things you'd like to see me to try, or which aircraft you'd like to see me fly in the future, whether it be DCS, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, or X-Plane 12, just let me know and I'll see what I can do to help you out. Until then, this is Bug Eater 64, and as always, remember, safe flying.